Once you have navigated to your city's profile page, you can toggle through 5 key hazards: flood, heat, cold, sea level rise, and drought. Risk and readiness indicators for each hazard are listed within each tab and are based on climate change adaptation indicators recognized in contemporary literature. A city's risk is comprised of sensitivity, exposure, and adaptive capacity indicators. Each of these categories have its own set of indicators. Simply click on indicators to expand or hide definitions and data sources. A city's readiness is comprised of social, governance, and economic indicators. Definitions for each category and how scores are calculated can be found within the methodology section by clicking Learn More. Remember that your city's overall scores are highlighted at the top of the profile page. Overall risk and readiness scores provide an indication of how well cities performed on all of our indicators, irrespective of hazard. Unique per hazard, the scores under risk are based on several indicators. Colored bars indicated where your score falls on a scale of 0 to 100, relative to all other cities in the assessment. A lower sensitivity score is more desirable, whereas a higher adaptive capacity score is more desirable. You can see this reflected in the bar graph for each, where green is the more desirable side. Cities should prioritize adaptation efforts within the categories that fall further away from the green side of the bar graph. Notice that risk indicators differ across each hazard. A sustainability officer with deeper knowledge of their city may be familiar with other city-specific indicators to consider in addition to those provided by the UAA. Your city's readiness score is also based on identified indicators, including social, governance, and economic factors. Notice that the readiness indicators do not differ across the hazards. Just as with the risk indicators, colored bar graphs serve as a reminder as to whether a lower or higher score is more desirable. Now that you have a better understanding of your city's risk and readiness indicators, remember that the matrix is available to compare your city's data with another. Don't forget to download or share your data. At this point, you should have identified the key hazards that your city faces and specific risk and readiness indicators on which to focus adaptation efforts. You are now ready to review data on where to best focus these efforts. Check out the next tutorial on the Subcity page for an overview of these capabilities.